look what I got. I have the Nursi Luna storage bags and Flange sizing kit. I was gonna just get the Flange sizing kit. It was only $10, but I decided to also try their storage bag, so that's why I got this one. This was about almost $20. So let's get into it. Let's unbox it and see what comes in this kit. All right, I'm gonna move y'all so y'all can see better. All right, let's get into it. So off the bat, and they had other colors, but they were more expensive when I was looking to just get the kit. They had blue, pink, all that, which is cute. I don't know why they're more expensive than the pink one, but that's okay. Probably because the pink one is more in demand, so you know what I mean? They can afford to put a percentage off on these ones, but, or I guess. But anyways, yeah, so here is the measuring card. And I don't have a fake boob to show you how to do this with, so definitely look for a lactation consultant here on TikTok that has a video going over this kit. I'm sure you can find them. A lot of them are sponsored by these brands, so it shouldn't be hard to find one. I'm gonna probably measure off camera. Now, I do know in the beginning of my journey, I literally was using a 24mm, and it was not because that was my size. It was because nobody told me to do anything different until my aunt kind of pointed it out, and we got myself measured, and I got the proper flange inserts and stuff. So, yeah, if you're really early in your breastfeeding journey, definitely get a kit or something like this. You can also print one off, cut it, and measure yourself that way, so you don't have to buy this and then just order the flange size that you need online. But just be careful about getting paper cuts when you do it that way. But I do like to say that because a lot of people don't have money and resources to buy one of these, and I think it's so important that, you know, you can go to the library, and usually I think it's 10 cents where I live, and you can print one off. So I just wanted to let that know, because not a lot of people know that that is an option. And yeah, so anyways, let's get on with this. I'm gonna measure myself off camera. So back to my story though, I was using a 24mm. I was actually like a 17mm, okay? And I was actually measuring 15mm, but the stuff wasn't comfortable unless it was a 17mm. So I know a lot of women or lactation consultants and specialists, they say to measure yourself and then size up. But I don't know how true that is, so you need to do your own research when it comes to that. But that's kind of what I do, because 16mm fits, but it's like snug, so I do a 17mm. So yeah, anyway, let's see what flanges came with this. All right, so we have our, oh, it tells us on the, so it tells you on the plastic, so you don't even have to open if you don't want to open. But I did, so I opened the 17mm, and it does have it, or no, the 15mm, and it does have it on the sides. Sometimes I'll use a 15, but very rare. Really depends on the pump that I'm using. And so there's a 15mm, a 19mm, a 13mm, a 21mm, and a 17mm. So I'll probably be testing these flange inserts out and seeing how they, because y'all know I love the Nursi flange inserts. Let's kind of compare them. So I want to get these ones out. They're the 17. So I'm going to compare them and actually test these flange inserts out. I'm kind of looking at their tunnels. So here is a 17mm that I will normally use. This is the Nursi inserts, and I love these so much. Very good silicone material. These are also silicone, I guess, but they're they're more sturdy and not as flimsy. So yeah, they kind of measure up. This one's kind of looking a little bit bigger than the end of this tunnel, but it could just be me, you know what I mean, the way I'm looking at it. So the tunnel on the Nursi one is a little bit more, It's so hard to say. I feel like it's longer. This one is longer, which is good for my elastic nippies, because my nippies need to be taken, you know, quite a long ways. Short tunnel flanges never really work for me, but we are going to try these because I do think this is a long enough tunnel for my nippy. So yeah, I'm gonna try these and see how they go. So there is the 17 mm that I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put this 15 mm back in this wrapping. All right, so we got all of those. Now let's get into the flange sizing. So it comes with a card that gives you some tips. And apparently if you have any questions, you can also contact them. So that's good too. And apparently they are dedicated to returns and exchanges. So that's also good. You always like that with a company. Yeah, and it shows you how to use the nipple measure tool. So that is really good. I'm excited to try those flanges out, but I am going to actually resize myself real quick. Okay, so I just remeasured myself and I am still a 17 mm. In fact, the 15 mm on this measure tool doesn't even fit me, so wow. The 16 mm also too small. 17 was so perfect. So it's making me wonder if I should size up to an 18 mm or not, but I don't see a 18 mm here. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the 17 mm because that's what I used this morning and that's what I've been using, and it's literally a perfect fit. So I do think this kit is really, really good. That's so crazy. But anyways, yeah. And now let's look at the breast bags. Alright, so here are the bags. I believe these are like 60 of them, I want to say. I am actually so excited to try these. I'll probably try these when I bag next, which would be probably Friday. So it is only one language, so it's not bilingual, and it's in English. It has a spot for the name, date, and time. And it has the warnings right there. And right here it says, warning, do not microwave or boil. So I like that it has a warning because not a lot of women know that. Please do not microwave your breast milk, okay? And it also has an easy pour spout that you can cut. I don't want to waste, but I think you can also peel it off, so that's really good. So yeah, I'm excited to try these as well. Definitely will be trying these most likely Friday when I have to bag my milk again, because I bagged yesterday. So yeah, and I always bag on day 4, or at least I try to. But anyways, I'm going to try these flanges for my second pump, and then I will let y'all know how that goes. And we will see if I fully recommend the kit. I'm not gonna talk about the breast milk bags with my review on the kit because they're separate, okay? You can get the kit without the bags, and it's like $10. I'm also probably gonna throw one of these in my giveaway once I hit 2K followers on TikTok, because I think this would be really great for new moms or moms in general to have. So make sure you're following me on TikTok, because once I hit 2K, I'm going to announce my giveaway and I will show you all the goodies that you can win. So make sure you're following me here on TikTok, and don't forget to subscribe to the blog for more content like this. Have a great day, and remember, your worth is not measured in ounces.